हाय। तो अभी हम हमारे होम स्टेट में है, वेस्ट वर्जीनिया। वेस्ट वर्जीनिया वैसे छोटा स्टेट है, बट हमारा बहुत फेमस है उसका कुदरती दृश्य के लिए, कुदरती संपत्ति के लिए। आप जैसे देख रहे हो चारों तरफ हमारे यहाँ ग्रीनरी है, हिल्स है। इसको ऑलमोस्ट हेवन स्टेट बोलते हैं। यहाँ पे बहुत सारे पर्वत है और इंडस्ट्री इतना नहीं है, सो बहुत ही शुद्ध एटमॉस्फेयर है। और ये जो हमारा एक स्टेट पार्क है जिसको बोलते हैं लोगन स्टेट पार्क, एंड एक्चुअल नेम है चीफ लोगन स्टेट पार्क। ये लोगन शहर में आया हुआ है और ये ऑलमोस्ट 4000 एकड़ में है। और यहाँ पे जैसे देखो रहने का भी सुविधा है, एक कॉन्फ्रेंस हॉल है। और ये शहर के थोड़े नज़दीक है और इंटरस्टेट नहीं बट जो स्टेट हाईवे है उसका भी बहुत नज़दीक है। तो यहाँ पे पूरा दिन पिकनिक वो सब भी कर सकते हैं। और ये मेरे मम्मी पापा पीछे बैठे हैं, वहाँ पे आप स्विंग देख सकते हो। एक्चुअली वेस्ट वर्जीनिया में आई थिंक आफ्टर कोविड वो लोगों ने एक एक स्टेट पार्क में ऐसे स्विंग्स बनाया है और लोग वहाँ जाके फोटो लेते हैं। और अभी आप अगर आप पीछे देखोगे तो एक व्हीकल में लोग जा रहे हैं, उसको एटीवी बोलते हैं। यहाँ पे सब स्टेट पार्क में ऐसे लोग अपना एटीवी लेके आते हैं और ऐसे ट्रेल वो सब में जाते हैं और मजा करते हैं।
दूर से माउंटेन्स देख सकते हो, पहाड़, ब्यूटीफुल ग्रीनरी है इधर।
आ लोग फोटा लेवा
स्टेट इज
स्विंग
कॉल्ड
पर।
माउंटेन स्टेट।
एक मिनट बेसन।
देखिए, इसको एटीवी बोलते हैं, ऑल टेरेन व्हीकल। बहुत चलाते हैं, बहुत एक्सीडेंट भी होते हैं। इधर एक होटल लॉज की तरह स्टेट पार्क का ही है। ये हमारा स्टेट देखिए, ऑलमोस्ट हेवन ऐसा लिखा है। और पीछे स्विंग देखिए। Okay, you can see the walk bridge here made out of wood. छोटा सा स्ट्रीम है इधर, कैबिन की तरह। और डियर, एक टाइम पे बहुत सारा डियर मिलता है इधर। Let's go near it. See whether it's going to run away. तो बुला रहा हूँ मैं। तो डर बर कुछ नहीं है हमें देख के। देखिए, धीरे से जाएंगे इसको। शायद भागेगा भी। डियर तो बहुत शाही एनिमल होता है।
तो अभी हम लोग लोगन स्टेट पार्क में है, जैसे मैंने आपको बताया। और हम लोग ड्राइव कर रहे थे और देखा कि एक छोटा सा हिरन था। और और वो हिरन खा रहा था, सो हम हिरन को देखने आए। और फिर ये सुंदर नज़ारा देखा। तो कितना अच्छा है, यहाँ पे एक स्प्रिंग जा रहा है, एकदम शांत है। आप वो जीव जंतु की आवाज भी सुन सकते हो, पानी का आवाज सुन सकते हो। और बहुत ही जो सेक्लूडेड जगह बोलते हैं, सीरीन एनवायरनमेंट, ऐसा है यहाँ पे। और अब हमारे पीछे आप देख रहे हो, वो एक कॉटेज की तरह है। अगर आप यहाँ पे बुक कर सकते हो तो यहाँ पे रह सकते हो पूरा फैमिली के साथ। अंदर किचन सब कुछ होता है। तो जस्ट इमेजिन, ये जगह पे पूरा दिन खाना पीना और वाइल्ड लाइफ आपके आजू बाजू है। ये हरन अभी भी यहीं पे है। बहुत ताज्जुब होता है कि हमें देख के वो भाग नहीं रहा है, शांति से हम पे विश्वास करके हमारा आसपास ही रह रहा है वो।
उसका बच्चे को छिपा के रखती है दिन में, और रात में आके उसको फीडिंग करती है। उसका बच्चा कहाँ रखा पता नहीं, देख सकते थे बट कहीं छिपा रखा है वो। मेरी हार्मलेस एनिमल। ये देखिए स्ट्रीम पानी का।
निकलो फ्रेंड्स, जरूर।
Very serene, quiet atmosphere. This is just one part of the state park. अभी एक और बारे हरन आया, देखिए। बहुत शाही होता है ये लोग, देखिए। तो ऑल राइट, एक और जगह लेके आए आपको स्टेट पार्क में। Lot of greenery, almost summer here. It's 85 Fahrenheit here. ज़्यादा vehicles भी नहीं है इधर। We just cross to the other side of the road and see what's going on. Oh, देखिए, a stream. This is a continuation of the previous stream. I don't know how far it goes. I don't know whether you can hear the sound of the stream. ये देखिए कितना क्लीन है, स्प्रिंग वाटर बोलते हैं इसको। ये वाइल्ड लाइफ व्यूइंग एरिया भी है। अंदर जंगल के अंदर जाएंगे तो बहुत सारा वाइल्ड एनिमल्स मिलेगा आपको, भालू भी मिलेगा शायद इधर। हम थोड़ा दूरी रखेंगे उससे। देखिए, जीवन में कुछ भी टेंशन वेंशन होगा, इधर आके बैठना है आपका। शांत मिलता है, सन भी नहीं है अभी। एक और जगह लेके जाएंगे अभी। ओके, एक और जगह लेके आए स्टेट पार्क में। दिस इज द स्ट्रीम, इट्स फ्लोइंग। This is a wooden bridge that will take you to the trail. दो ट्रेल है इधर, एक तो वुडपेकर ट्रेल और दूसरा वाटरफॉल ट्रेल। दोनों इधर आगे जाके राइट हैंड मारना है।
वाटरफॉल ट्रेल 0.7 माइल्स इस तरफ है, वुडपेकर ट्रेल 2.3 माइल्स इस तरफ है, और वहां पे बाइक लेके मतलब साइकिल लेके भी जा सकते हैं। है
अभी मैं डिबेट कर रहा हूँ, हम डिबेट कर रहे हैं इधर जाना है नहीं वाटरफॉल देखने के लिए। इधर से 1 माइल दूर है, 0.7, हाँ 0.75 माइल्स और 1 किलोमीटर इधर। अभी हम चीफ लोगन वाइल्ड लाइफ सेंटर पे आए अभी। Here are animal exhibits. The entry fee is $2 for adults. Child is $1. And school group 50 cents. And it is open noon to 6 p.m. just for 6 hours. And इधर आप देख सकते हो review।
Second one has one of the barred owls left. What's had 3 of them at once.
कभी इतना डेंस होता है, सनलाइट भी नहीं आता है। ब्यूटीफुल। Right, let's go.
We have one of our black bears left. Mandy's been with us since 1998. You just go around across the little footbridge. Last time I came through, she was napping down by the fence, but you can still see her, and you never know about her. By the time you get over there, she might be up moving around. Like I said, we have 2 bobcats, male and female. Their names are Sandy and Logan. They're usually laying up high this time of day. They're usually up on that upper deck or off on the rocks.
Okay.
Our reptile center is closed this year, unfortunately. It was built in 1994. It's concrete and it's getting some cracks inside. 2 of the snakes that we house are venomous. So on the last inspection, they told us we would have to hold off until the funding comes through to redo them.
Right.
We do have informational posters up there.
Okay.
We normally house a rattlesnake, a copperhead, and a black snake.
Whoa.
And the posters are on the observation windows this year.
Yeah.
We have 2 aviaries. Our birds come to us injured. If we can rehabilitate them and turn them to the wild, that's always our goal. The first one's empty right now, but it's for a good reason. We had a red-tailed hawk who came to us car injured. He had an injured wing. It took him better part of 2 years to make a full recovery, but we were able to release him to the wild.
Yeah.
The second aviary still has one of the barred owls. We had 3 of them at one time. They were all car injuries. 2 of them recovered and went back to the wild. We do still have Ollie. Ollie's way up high and over to the right. She likes to stay back in the shadows during the day, but you can see her really well. Just look up there in the corner for her. She's gray and white.
Okay.
And then you come on around across the little footbridge there. That's where Mandy, our black bear, lives. And Mandy's napping right now. She's been with us since 1998, and she's 27 years old, but in human years, she would be about 95.
Oh, wow.
So after she eats, she does nap for a while, but she's totally unpredictable. By the time you get over there, she may be back up. If she's asleep, you'll hear her snoring.
Oh.
All right. So I'm going to grab my peanuts
Sure.
and walk up with you.
Sure.
And if the boar has gone in the back, the peanuts always bring him out. Yeah.
And what about admission fees?
Just drop it right there. It's
Okay.
$2 for adults, $1 for children.
Okay. Okay.
And if you need to use card, if you don't have cash,
Yeah.
you can stop down at the museum on your way out.
Okay.
And just go into the little gift shop, tell them how many people you need to pay for, and they'll run your card down there.
Okay, that would be great. Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. All right, let's go see if we can get Mo to come out front where you can see him.
So how long you are working here?
I've been here since 2019,
Oh.
but I'm actually a retired science teacher.
Oh, I thought so. That's why I asked you.
Yeah, I taught 5th grade science and American history and I did early retirement. So I do this 3 days a week,
wow.
just as a part-time job.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
And we have a lot of students come through,
Uh-huh.
especially the end of May and the first part of June.
Uh-huh.
So I see it get to do my teacher thing.
Yeah. Right. Because the patients, like you explain them and then you explain the same thing, they're like, no, you are related to teaching, because others don't have that kind of patience to explain stuff.
I did it for many years.
Yeah, I can see that. Thank you.
Momo. Oh. We have some visitors. There he is. He loves peanuts. They're just raw peanuts, no salt. And Mo is 9 years old now. He can live to be somewhere around 20. Mo came to us with his brother. They were orphaned.
Mm-hmm.
We're not quite sure what happened to the mother, but what happens with the males, once they're fully mature in the wild, the males become solitary. They go off by themselves. The females will stay together in a group and raise the young. So about 2 years in, they were fine together while they were juveniles. As soon as they were fully mature, they started squabbling with each other. The only thing you can do at that point is separate them. So one of the other state parks in the northern part of the state, it's called French Creek. They wanted one of them, so we named him after the Stooges. We called him Curly and Mo. So French Creek has Curly, and this is Mo.
Okay.
Mo, he's shedding out really bad right now. You can see the lighter colored fur on him. By about mid-July, that'll all be gone. It's actually called a mane. They grow it in the winter like a lion's mane. It's from the back of their neck all the way to the top of their tail, and it gets really furry, like almost like shag carpet. And then when it starts to get warm, it sheds out, and as you can see, the biggest part of it is just about gone now. During the middle of the summer, he just has that black stripe down his back. His tusk would be much longer than that in the wild. We have to trim them back once a year. What they do, they dart him, and it sedates him for about half hour to 45 minutes. They give him a check over, and they cut his tusk back to keep him from catching it up in this fencing. They get a curvature to them, and if he were to get him in there, he would get hung up. They estimate him about 425 pounds. They can actually weigh them. They have a mathematical formula that they use. They, while he's out, they measure how long he is. Then they measure around him, which they call that the girth. They multiply the girth by 2. Then they multiply that number by the number of inches long. And that gives them a ballpark figure of how much he weighs.
Wow, never knew that.
And he's wanting more peanuts. He's like, I got up for you, so give me.
I'm doing modeling. Give me my feet.
Yeah, we'll give you some more. And he likes to nap a lot in the afternoon when it gets really hot. He has a freshwater pond down on this end. We change that out every 2 days to make sure he always has fresh water. He likes to submerge himself in it. He has a mud pit in the back, and then he has a separate area for his fresh food and water. But in the summertime, his favorite thing to do, he likes to get in the mud pit. He gets all mudded up. He comes out and he lays in the sun until it dries, and then he goes and washes it all off in his pond. But We change it out every couple days to make sure it's always fresh.
Yeah. Sounds like a
ये उधर बॉबकैट करके एक एनिमल है, उसका एंक्लोजर है, दिखता नहीं इधर बॉबकैट।
They run in the back because it's hot, but I have a way. I fake them out. If I go and open the door, they think I'm bringing them something, and they come out.
Oh.
So let's try that.
Thank you.
Give them mice and chicks for treats, so they know if I come to the store, I just open the door a little crack and toss them in. And but it's usually later in the day. But sometimes if they just hear me approach the door, they think, "Oh, he's bringing our treats."
How smart.
They come to us frozen, and we just lay them out and let them thaw. And that's also what we feed the owl.
Yeah. I don't.
This is a pollinator area.
हाँ, यहाँ पे इसलिए वाइल्ड फ्लावर्स वो सब उगाते हैं। वाइल्ड फ्लावर्स हैं जो कि पॉलिनेशन में हेल्प करता है।